Good morning. It's a beautiful autumn day today. Now this week's Finding Your Stride is inspired by a question that somebody asked me this week on LinkedIn. They've just begun working in a new internal ambassador role for inclusion and diversity. And curious about, well, what's the best way to get started? So my advice is this: before you start thinking about any activities at all, start getting connected. Connect with your peers, connect with your friends in minority groups at work, and start asking, what's important to you? What outcomes really matter to you about this work? Connect also with your colleagues who are in the majority group. Ask them the same question. You may well find support that you'd never expected to have there. Now, when I was just getting started, I did this far less purposefully than I'm advising you to do. I was just finding my way through it. And I was really very pleasantly surprised actually at the outcomes of asking that question and finding out about what mattered to people. So your next step is to start connecting also with your leaders. Find out what matters to them, what matters to the business. Without having that connection to the business, you'll have a lovely internal support group, but your impact will really be limited. So having that support from the business really matters for being impactful in the change that you can make. Now, even if your outcomes seem strikingly obvious as you're getting started, don't skip this process. What's really important is not just hearing the outcomes from people, but that process of building a community, listening to diverse inputs, taking in diverse perspectives, learning from everybody, and co-creating that vision and that commitment for change in the business. And only once you've done that do you then start thinking about the how and what activities you start to do. So I hope this is helpful, and see you soon for the next Finding Your Stride.